Fine.
Oh la la. Hello, everybody.
Hello. How
Hello.
are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
The
Okay.
first question is, how do you calculate the number of balloons needed when it's a big installation?
Okay. So when I got the big installations, I coming with a box of the colors I needed. So I'm not calculated the balloons. So I'm taking my box. So I taking the box, the full box of the balloons, and we can come with 20 box to have all balloon, all the size. It depends. Let's pick if I want to do like a big octopus.
Okay.
We will take
Okay.
like examples. I
Mhm.
know for my octopus I need some gellings. So we will do the octopus with the head. It's like a big eggs for the head. Only of the gellings. So I will take only gellings GL13. Sorry,
Okay.
GL13. And for the head and for the legs, I will use the same colors, but I will use two different colors. So again, I will take the GL blue, admit it, and then I will use the one. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, good. So no problem because I'm far away from my house and my office. I will take all the box. So
Okay.
Okay.
if inside the box you got 50, I will take everything. Not too sure not to miss it things. I'm taking the balloons, I need it, but usually not to miss it nothing, I'm taking the box.
Okay.
Okay.
For if I have to do like a plane or something like that, big one is the same. So I will take two box of white balloons and the gellings. I'm using a lot of gellings balloons for the big structures. It's easiest
Okay.
for me. You can create
Cool.
nice volumes with less balloons.
Okay. And how do you distribute weight when creating suspended or overhead balloon installations?
Aha, that's the secret. Uh, Again, if I'm using a lot of fish lines and I rope. Again, we admitted we're doing the big octopus. So inside the head, it looks like the eggs. I will pull some string inside to keep the structure.
Okay.
Is it make sense for you?
Yes.
Like what
Yeah,
type? Like what type?
a rope. I will take I don't know how you call that.
Oh, like a
Uh,
rope.
yeah, rope. Sorry,
Okay.
I
Okay.
got the
Okay.
English accent. So
Okay.
and a lot of fish lines. And just before to build some things, I will go on the place one day before or 1 week just before, and to look for the point to attach it. It's very important to look on the ceilings how you can attach it. I never glue some things, never screw some things, so I'm using the existing points.
Okay.
Okay.
And how
And
come you never screw or do anything of that on your own?
yeah, there is always some things to attach it. Always, always.
Okay.
Um, Sometimes I got a little balls, is a puppet, and I attach the strings on it and I threw it. And after
Okay.
I using the rope and I pull it on the rope. I never
Interesting.
had the problem. Never had the problem to attach it, but it's very important to find the point to attach it. In the house, you got the point like for when you got the curtain inside the house,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but the bar on the top, so it's a nice to use it.
True. That's
But
already
never glue
existing.
some things all. You never know how you will damage, and it costs. If you need to roll after, is dangerous for
That's
me.
true.
Yeah, a hot
Like
air balloon.
the
The
hot.
hot air balloon. Yeah, yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
this, yeah, yeah. This one, it was from the ceilings. It was an engine, a motors is going with the hooks. So I need to attach it. It was easiest part.
Mm, Because
inside
it
the shop.
looks like difficult to put it.
No,
to make.
Uh-huh.
no, there is a structure inside these times. We build a structure with the pipes. We did it last time in Chicago or inside I forgot the name. When,
Globocon was no or no?
no. When I came in Chicago for float. Thank you.
Float.
Float.
For floats. When I came in float, we created the structures and we put all the balloon around and we find a way to install it also.
So cool.
And how do you make it like fly?
Fly.
Like, wasn't it like moving?
Yes, it's because when we attach it, the motor, the elevators was so fast, and in making the impression, it was flying because the basket is only attached with the J-links. For the basket, there is no structures, and inside the basket, it was no structure.
I
Okay.
understand.
I think
like-
so.
I use the J-links to attach the basket from the big balls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But because there was no weight on it, it's not falling down. So when the hot air balloon go up,
Mhm.
it was flying like a real basket for only for video.
So
After
cool.
it stay 3 weeks on the ceilings inside this shopping center.
Wow. And how would you try to change like any balloons?
Nobody can touch it, nobody damage it.
And it would have lasted 3 weeks like that?
Yes, we did the decoration in one shopping center and it stayed 6 weeks.
Ah, so
Wow.
cool. How do you turn one large installation into future business or recurring clients?
I got the chance in Switzerland to have a very required clients, and trust me. So we need to prove we can do something better day after day. You know what I mean? It's like today I will do these big hot air balloons, but tomorrow I can propose him something bigger, massive. Wow! You need to be interested to have something nonstop new.
Okay.
And how do you do that? Like by like learning new skills or
I like to have some new ideas. So I'm watching a lot of film who's making some ideas. Huh? It depends. Usually the clients give you a theme, like under the sea. So first we're working on it. We created the aquarium. I don't know if I said properly, the real
Yeah.
aquarium with balloons. It was like 30,000 balloons. And after inside, you can go inside. It was completely covered by the balloons. And you
That's
go
so
inside.
cool.
And it was some jellyfish, dolphins, but everything made out of the balloons. And inside, not to be too boring, we make some movements. So I'm using some engine to make the movements on the balloons. It can up and down, and you're using a fan to make the movement for the jellyfish.
Oh
So
wow. That's so
it was
cool.
it was a
I
nice
love
project.
that.
So the next question.
What cause do balloon artists often forget to include when pricing large installations?
Okay, so could you please repeat it again?
Like when you're charging for these big installations, what are some things that people forget to do when they're doing their pricing?
Well, we forgot a lot of the times. You know, when we creating the schedules, we imagine we can do it in 2 hours, but usually what things we forgetting the most of the time, it is you need to empty your van, to install yourself, to prepare your stuff and your materials. And usually this time you're not counting that. And it could be 1 hour. And when you arrive to the client, you cannot go directly to his house. You need to pass by the little road. You need to carry a lot of material before you arrive. And that you're never thinking about it. And you forgot something in your van. And for me, it is something I forgot many times.
And how do you calculate how many staff you need?
Stuff,
Uh-huh.
material, you meaning, or personal?
People.
Personnel.
Most of the time we're working at 2%. But if it's a project like say we did it, this big project with the 45,000 balloons, I know I got only 3 days. So
Wow.
I taking people with me, and we were just 10.
Okay.
So if you calculate it, it's 140 hours.
So you do 2% of the amount of hours that it's gonna be.
Yeah, we're working a lot. We will start at 6 and finish at 9, 6 a.m., 9 p.m.
Oh my God.
Wow.
All day, literally.
The last day was the shortest one because we have the time to take some pictures and everything, but it was good. And don't forget, we're working in the shopping center, and the shopping center it's open
Mm-hmm.
during the
Wow.
daytime.
And the people wants to know what has been your biggest installation so far.
I don't hear you properly, so I'm sorry. Please.
How do you? No. What has been your biggest installation
But
so
this
far?
one,
So
yeah,
far.
it was this one. It was this one. We did it with 45,000 balloons, and it was under the sea.
Wow.
And was in the mall too, or no?
It was all shopping center, malls inside. I can share some pictures after if you want.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have
To
to
show
see
the
that.
people so they can. If you can show us now, so the people can
Oh,
see
I don't
a
know if
little
I can
bit.
show that now.
Okay, it's okay.
And you guys did all of that in 3 days?
Yes. But I prepare some balloons in advance in my office, like the little pieces we need to do like the little fish. We're just weaving, you know.
Yeah.
We weaved some little fish, the mermaid and the tails and everything. It was done in the office before. We were using
Wow.
the eye float inside the balloons and the 260 and wonderful. It was easiest like that for me.
And were you the one that designed everything? Like idea
Yes.
wise?
Yeah. Alors, to design, I'm using the old technique. So I'm taking the pen, the paper, and I'm drawing.
Wow.
And I'm taking my color pencil and I'm making the colors and I can choose everything.
But like, how do you know how many balloons you're gonna need?
It's what I told
From
you.
just
I'm
drawing
taking the
it.
box. I'm taking the
I'm
box.
taking the
I'm taking all box of balloons. I got it in my office.
So that's an
And
experience.
yeah, but we come back. Well, yes, we come back with a lot of balloons because when you're creating the big structures, you're using the J-links, and the J-links making a lot of volumes fast.
And do you usually just like measure like the height and the width to kind of like estimate how much space or how many balloons you're gonna have to need to cover that
That's
space?
yes. I don't count the balloons, but I'm going always before just to take the measurement to know exactly what the space I got for me.
Okay. How do you perfect your profit margin when a client starts requesting changes after the design has already been approved?
Yes. So again, it's like the times. You cannot the clients change. So you put inside in your contract any changement can be adding on the bills on the last invoice. If the
Okay.
client asks something to add it, it is from the contract, from the quote. You write him flexibility. I heard something flexibility, and I know you need to write that in your contract on the quote, and there is a special lines. If any changement, the invoice will be changed.
Okay, cool.
Interesting.
Interesting.
And in that case, how would you like charge for it? Like depending on what the change is?
Exactly. It depends what the client wants. If you want a new octopus and it takes me 4 hours to do it, I will charge for the time, for the balloons and the creativity and the installations.
Okay. Wow.
And the last question that we have here for the people is, what information do you need from a client before you can accurately quote an immersive installation?
Again, this is before is the first meeting. So I need to go inside the house of the client or in the mall to know what space I got it for me. And
Mm-hmm.
also it is the point to attach it. Also, it is the way to go to to the place. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you need to take elevators, if you need to cross all the shopping mall and everything. So it's very important for me. The most important is the first meetings when you're going to visit and to have a view of the place.
Wow. So you do keep that in mind with your pricing.
Yeah, for the pricing, we kind of think we. I got the assistant for that. I got my special assistant to help me for the pricing.
Your
Yeah,
beautiful wife.
you know her. Yes,
Yes,
exactly, my
I
beautiful wife.
know her.
Yeah. So yeah, for the pricing, it's never easy to. Usually, the client give you a budget, so you
Mhm.
calculate it. Okay, you want under the sea, so I can install that. Okay, and you calculate it for the mermaid, for the um, octopus, for the submarine. You can imagine the price, and we try to stick on the budget. And if it's higher, the client say, okay, remove the submarine, and it's okay.
Wow.
We
Yeah.
got the client is very important to ask the client what is his budget first, because
Mm-hmm.
you can go over the budget and the client say, okay, it's too much for
Too
me and I
expensive,
cannot cope
yeah.
with. Yeah, I try to use the IA
Okay.
to
Mhm.
install the balloons. Is easiest today. We got a nice tools. When I told you about this massive big decoration, it was quite 8 years ago.
Wow.
So IA was not existing, and the client said, okay, you got a white card and do whatever you want, but I want something nice.
Okay.
Wow.
They trust you.
Yeah. But today, with the IA, it's quite easy. You can take a models, you can incrust it inside the pictures, you can show it, change the color of the balloons. It's far easiest.
This is
Yes.
true. What would you advise somebody that like is starting to get into these big installation or like immersive experiences? Like, how do you
Advice or
get
a
in?
tip?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like how do you get into that?
Alors, for me, something is very important when you're doing the big decoration is to have, you need to know a lot of different techniques. How to use the gellings, the round balloons, the weavings, and you need to try. You need to do something. You need to practice a lot before to go and to say, okay, I can do it, but you don't know the times. How long it will take you to do octopus? How long it will take you to do the submarine if you never did it before?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to practice. You need to see. When I did my first plane, it was a massive plane. I did it in my office first
Wow.
to try how many balloon I needed. What is the techniques for the wings, for the all the tubes? Which
The
technique I would use?
hours.
Yes, the hours, and after 2% in one day was down. I touch it.
Oh, wow. So many things to keep in mind. Like who would have thought to keep in mind like if it's in a shopping mall, depending on where it's gonna be,
Yes,
how
and
it's gonna.
one thing is you need when you're working on the shopping mall. Sorry, when you're working on the shopping mall, you need to think also not to have the access to the people or the kids less as possible.
Yeah,
Because
that's
when
true.
the touchings, when you're touching the balloons, with even if your hands are clean, you're leaving a mark on it, and after a few days, the balloon get damaged.
Yeah.
I'm not using the spray, the shiny spray on the balloon on the shopping mall. It will take 2 days just to spray everything,
Oh my God, yeah.
Mm.
and after it's a little bit slippery,
That's a
and
lot of
also
product.
it costs. You need to add
Yeah.
that
Mm-hmm.
on your if you want something like that. And I done one day outside. The client really wants something shiny and bright. It was a nice decoration we installed in front of the pool of the client.
Wow.
So we spray all the balloons. The client asked for the dark blue and the purple.
Wow.
No, wow, because with the sun, with the sun,
Nothing
all
wow.
balloon. No, because with the sun, the all balloons start to pop, and it was not nice. So if you spray the balloons, just be sure you are not going to outside. But I don't know how is it in Miami, because here in Switzerland, when it's very sunny and it's quite hot. And
Yeah.
Very, very sunny and very, very hot.
Yeah, over here too. It's very humid.
Yes, too.
yes, it's humid, but here the hot is very dry.
It's
So we don't.
dry. Mm-hmm. We figured.
So also it can be one tips. If your client tell you, okay, I want one decorations, I want dark blue and we say orange or something like that for my decoration. I want that outside. Need to be installed at 1 o'clock and the party start at 4 o'clock. You need to advise your clients. It could pop. It
Yeah.
could pop because of the sun. So you can tell him, as I know, as a professional, we can change the color. Maybe we can put some light blue instead
Mm-hmm.
of this dark one, and it will stay longer.
Yes, 10
This was
questions.
the mock-up.
Yeah, that's we work on it. We created that on the IA.
Wow. Look how pretty. I love the lights.
I love
It was
everything.
good.
The color. The color is so.
Look at the
So
butterfly,
cute.
guys, and the details.
Then we can show you
Yeah.
on a story as well all the.
It look like.
I know the butterflies are so pretty with the lights.
Yes.
How did you put the lights inside?
The balloons or the
No,
butterflies?
it was the light from the butterflies.
But how?
They have it.
The
They
butterfly got
have it?
with lights.
They have lights. Here.
Oh, at first I thought it looked like the butterfly was the actual balloon.
No. It's a butterfly. It is like an automat, and the wings are moving to make a
Yeah,
nice effect.
that's so pretty. Oh my God. And how long did that take you?
We were just 3 persons. It took us how I would say 10 hours.
Wow, that's so
Or to
In one
install
fast.
day.
everything. Yeah, one day. But to install the stage, to install the butterfly, the balloons, the letters, and the
Just
light.
3 people in 10 days and 10
10
hours?
hours.
10
That's
hours. Yeah.
crazy.
Yes.
It took how many balloons was it? It was just, I think it was 5,000 G120 balloons plus
Wow.
G190.
That's such a beautiful installation. Thank you so much for joining us and for all the advice and the tips.
Thank you to
You
invite me.
are very
Hope to see you soon.
amazing and very
Thank you very
cute.
much.
Thank you.
you.
We are happy to have you here, Tampili,
Yeah,
for
with
your
pleasure.
time, for everything. Thank you.
See you very soon.
See
Bye.
you.
Bye-bye.